Alright folks, how are you? It's another Saturday night. We're going to address the deck rippage issue. If you have a dirt car, probably had your fair share of these things. Really sucks to fix. You got to stitch them all up and put a piece under there, and hopefully you don't drill your finger out. And yeah, it just looks like crap. So Dr. Deck Saver here has been conjuring up a solution for that. And here it is, super easy, simple. 14 gauge aluminum, all bent to shape. I'm gonna install it. Stay tuned, I'm gonna show you what it's about. Got it all made in Fusion. We're gonna go cut it out. Got all my tool passes done up. Pretty easy. And then we're gonna do some bending. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Coming over here to the old fire control, do whoppy doppy. That's what the part looks like in the flat pattern. I'm gonna jog the machine over to set my edges here. Looks pretty good to me. Doesn't have to be perfect. Essentially, what we do is we just bring the head over to the piece of the metal that we want to be at. And then we just push these buttons here. Okay, so now that's set. You tell it, hey, it's over here. Set the origin here. Okay. So that should be good. Yep. I think I'm gonna cut two of them, one for my dad too. Alright, we got that cut, looks pretty good. No issues. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this one, we're going to rotate it so it fits into here good. Alright, so I really didn't save too much room here, but better safe than sorry. Take a look. That'll do. A little booger right there. What do I got for time on these? That's pretty good. For that that quality of cut on aluminum and that many pieces on my tip torch. Can't complain at all. Alright, so we'll get these marked out and we'll get them bent. And then I'll show you what I'm talking about. But you can see from here, you know, it's so cool to be able to take something from on the screen here to this, you know. I don't know, at least I do. All right, be right back. All right, now we're gonna mark out our bend lines. We go. You gotta make sure we're on the right side here. Okay, so bending it up. Yeah. Whenever you're setting these things and you're using a Sharpie type marker, always go one click or one mark under your line, and that'll be your 1 inch mark to make up for your gap. Trust me. Just all kinds of little tips for you guys. Sure, ask me, Daddy. Alright, let's get this bent up and I'll show you. Alright, so we're going to go the long one first. Get it set up in my trusty Harbor Freight brake here. How's that look? Good? All right, ready? Here we go. Yep. Bring back. And a little bit more. Pretty fudging good. Okay, let's do this side. Okay. Box and pray brake. You know what? Okay, here we go. A little more. Thought it was gonna be money. How's that? That's pretty good. So there you have it. A little nifty little brace. Okay, let's go see it. What I was talking about on the car. So we got it somewhat installed here. Looks pretty good. We're gonna fasten it here and here like you would the normal deck panel. If you're making a whole new deck and it's not ripped, I wouldn't drill and fasten that down in there unless you wanted to, but just leave it. You know, and you're obviously gonna put your cap on here and drill into this, but you know what that's going to do if your quarter panel gets hit down, well, it's got to overcome this bend right here and these rivets, and it's going to be a lot more difficult for this to happen. So I'm not going to button all this up quite yet, but you can see what I'm saying. It's definitely going to be a lot easier to fix this, first of all, and if it is installed, then you probably won't have this issue. So easy, cheesy, lemon squeezy.